forever.
Welcome to Heavy Metal Breakfast. We actually had cups this time. Shit actually got spilled over.
We're actually in the diner now.
Yeah, one of these days we're actually gonna have like a real waiter / waitress, and they're gonna actually take our order.
All right. Well, I have a question for everybody. What is the first heavy metal band that you ever saw play? You ever
Okay, why don't
saw?
you answer your own question first?
All right. Oh, the first heavy metal band I ever saw play was a Finnish band called Nightwish, and I seen them at BB King's. It was their first show in America. I have no idea, man. I was so excited about Nightwish that I did not really care. but it was their first show ever in America. So like there was like 1,000 people there. It was like super packed.
First show ever in America.
Yeah, super packed, and they were a band at that point for 6 years, and they'd never played in America.
Well, we've been a band for 8 years, and we've never played outside of America.
They had to sell 1 million records in Europe in order to come here to play a show at BB King's. How crazy is that?
1 million records. First heavy metal band that I ever seen. Well, I mean, heavy metal is such a broad statement because I seen Pearl Jam, but they're not heavy metal, and so I seen King's X at L'Amour's. I don't know if you would consider King's X heavy metal. I mean, they're pretty metal.
You're dipping into it with Pearl Jam.
Because Pearl Jam is a rock band and King's X is like a hard rock band.
King's X is kind of metal, man.
They're kind of metal. So
they got some heavy riffs. They got some heavy beats.
Forget it. Living Color, Black Rock Coalition. I was 3 years old. 1984, 1985. My dad took me to Central Park. I was in the little baby
carriage.
There you go,
Living Color. That counts.
There it is.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's
sorry.
it.
Wow, you remember that?
Yeah, that took me a second to think about
That's
that.
definitely the winner right there, for sure.
And I also find it interesting. Living Color is metal. King's X, hard rock. Strange, very strange genres. All right, to you guys.
Yeah, so I was discussing earlier, I guess, Rage Against the Machine, like really hard band. I saw it was at the Rock the Bells tour when they toured with Wu-Tang Clan. And funny thing about that story, because our other bandmates were actually there. And
It's a classic.
story. A legendary story of they were in the mosh pit, and our boy Terminator Dave went down hard. He went down real hard, and our guitar player was really worried for him. And it was just kind of crazy to think because, you know, where I was standing was like way up on the side, and it, you know, when they hit the stage, you just saw like bedlam in the front and like, you know, just thousands of people going nuts. And to think like a couple of my homies were in there, one of them almost lost his life.
But
Luckily he didn't.
You knew them at the time? Or you didn't know them?
We had just started hanging out and DJing together, so yeah.
Rage, who's also a band that's like, are they metal or they hard rock?
I would say that Living Color, Rage, and King's X are all equally heavy, and they all dip into heavy metal in the same way a lot of grunge bands did. I wouldn't say Pearl Jam really dipped into heavy metal as much as, say, a band like Soundgarden or Alice in Chains, but like, you know, they did have Deep on their first album, and that's a pretty like heavy like metal song, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Genres.
Yeah, man.
Jesus, your first heavy metal band that you've ever seen?
Well, unfortunately, unlike you guys, I didn't see anybody live. I only saw like hip hop and R&B and pop stuff when I was younger live.
Well, until when? Well, eventually you saw metal.
You had to have seen a metal band eventually.
We
had metal bands, yeah. So the question is, what was the first metal band that you ever saw? Even if you don't really remember them, like, because you were just playing a show with them or whatever.
We opened for Tom Morello.
That's what I was gonna say, them, but I didn't watch their show.
Oh, you watched some of Saigon Kick though.
I watched some of Saigon Kick.
2012, we opened for them.
Nah, you definitely seen a metal band before 2012, yo.
Wait, were we open for at their record release party? Street Super Social Club? Like when Matt Pinfield opened, you know, he hosted.
I saw a little bit, but not like.
And we were watching Tom Morello.
Yeah, I
nuts. Like you didn't watch.
Wait, this is in Gramercy?
Yeah. Remember?
Yeah, remember he was like, "This isn't a band's social club," and he kept saying it all the time, like it was a big part of the show. Like,
you know what? I probably did see them because I seen Boots.
Yeah, of course.
I remember him.
Yeah. That was them. But you didn't see a metal band before. They had to be. So basically, you joined a metal band before you actually saw a metal band play live. That's like me. I never went. First time I was ever on Warped Tour, I was playing the Warped Tour.
See, my memory is like.
Most people, it doesn't really work that way.
Who knows? Maybe I have, and I just can't think. I can't remember it right now. Like recall.
Oh yeah. Give me a bone.
Shinobi Ninja.